Class 6, Subject Science. Today I am going to explain about living and non-living things. Many living things that we see around us every day are living or were once alive. But what does it mean to be living? All the animals and plants that you see around you are living. Other objects that you notice every day such as cars, rocks, bricks, buckets, bottles, etc. are non-living things. Things such as furniture, cricket bats, honey sticks and corks are made up of wood. You can call them dead things, though the trees from which the wood was taken to make these things were once alive. Common features of living things and non-living things. All living and non-living things are made up of matter. You have already read that matter occupies space and has mass. Thus, all living and non-living things have mass and occupy space. Another common features between living and non-living things is that they are made up of structural units. A non-living thing like a chalk can be broken into smaller and smaller particles until you get the smallest piece of chalk. Molecules are the structural units of non-living things. The structural unit of the living things is a cell. Cells vary in size and shape. There are different kinds of cells in the body of a living thing. Cells can be seen under a microscope. Living things grow. Living things usually do not remain the same size. You have increased in size as you have grown older. A small puppy grows into a dog. Small seedlings grow into plants. Many of them grow to become tall trees. The growth of living things is different from the growth of non-living things such as a crystal or a heap of sand. Animals stop growing after they have reached a certain size or age, whereas plants continue to grow throughout their life. Things have a definite lifespan. Each living organism is born, it grows and then dies. Different organisms have different lifespan. Living things can move. Animals moving. They move around in search of food and shelter or to escape from enemies. Besides, their body parts move in different ways. Plants do not move around in search of food and shelter. However, you can observe movement in a plant. When you touch the leaf of a mimosa plant, it turns to face the sun. Similar kinds of movements are also visible in the leaves of orchid tree and flowers of lotus and water lily. All living things have some common characteristics that are not present in non-living things. It can breathe. Take a deep breath. The air you breathe in passes into your lungs. Here the oxygen in the air is absorbed and used by the body. Carbon dioxide is produced as waste. When you breathe out, this carbon dioxide is expelled from your body along with the unused air. This process is known as respiration. Breathing in and out is a part of respiration. In plants, the process of exchange of gases takes place through tiny pores called stomata. The plants take in carbon dioxide for photosynthesis during daytime and give out oxygen. Respiration in plants takes place day and night. During respiration, plants also breathe in oxygen. So, during the day, plants supplies oxygen to air. Living things can reproduce. Reproduce in two ways. Animals reproduce. All living things reproduce by giving birth to their young ones. Animals such as human beings, dogs, cats and cows give birth to new animals like themselves. We all know that the baby birds hatch from eggs. The baby sits on the eggs to give them warmth. Baby bird comes out of the egg after few days. Frogs, snakes, spiders and mosquitoes also has the eggs. Most plants are produced from seeds. Living things reproduce in two ways. Uh, Animals which lay eggs by reproducing are called as oviparous. Living things which reproduce by giving birth to their young ones are called as viviparous. Things which can grow, breathe, move and reproduce are the characteristics of living things. Living things can also feel emotions like anger, happiness. Whenever we feel very happy, we feel the feeling is called as a happiness. Animals and human beings. Plants cannot move from one place to another. Plants move their stem to face the sun. Hence, they are called as the living things. which cannot move, things which cannot grow, things which cannot breathe, cannot reproduce. Things which cannot grow, move, breathe, and reproduce are called as non-living things. Non-living things cannot move on their own. They do not have any kind of movements. Examples of non-living things: bucket, water, well, rocks, and so on.